Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about butterflies. I have two books that I'm going to read you about butterflies. And butterflies often lay their eggs in trees. And we've been talking about other insects and animals that live in trees. This book is called See How They Grow, Butterfly. I am a caterpillar. I grow inside my tiny yellow egg. The egg is no bigger than the period at the end of the sentence. And I want you to look very, very closely. Do you see that little dot right there? That's how big butterfly eggs are. They're super tiny. My mother is a butterfly, and one day I will look like her. I am ready to hatch, so I nibble a hole in my eggshell. I wriggle out of the hole. At last, I am free. I am 1 week old, and each day I grow bigger, and I am always hungry. My skin feels very tight, and I start to shed my skin. I wriggle out of my old skin. My new skin fits my bigger body. Soon, I grow too big for this skin. I am 2 weeks old and my skin is shedding again. Now I have bright stripes on my body. How many arms and legs do I have? I have 6 arms, which are here in the front, and 10 legs. Wow. They need all those things to move around and to grab things to eat. Striped suits. I am 3 weeks old. I am munching my favorite plant. Other caterpillars are eating it too. I wriggle to the next plant. See, there's a different type of caterpillar, and it will grow to become a different butterfly. While I am eating, my striped suit helps hide me from dangers. I use my orange horn to scare enemies away. Do you see the horn on the caterpillar? I am 4 weeks old. Now I am a full-grown caterpillar. I search for a safe hiding place. My body is changing shape. I am not a caterpillar anymore. I am called a chrysalis. Wings at last. When I am 7 weeks old, I climb out of my pouch. Now I am a butterfly. My new wings are crumpled and wet. I rest for a while in the warm sunshine, and soon my wings are flat and I can fly. Do you see this twirly thing right there? That's their tongue, and it's called a proboscis. That's how they drink nectar. Now I am 8 weeks old and fully grown. My wings are strong and I can flutter through the meadow. I drink sweet nectar from flowers using my long tongue. At last, I look as colorful as my mother. And this is called a swallowtail butterfly. We have these butterflies in our area, and I'm beginning to see them. See how I grew? The egg, 1 week old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old, 4 weeks old. Now it's in the chrysalis. 7 weeks old, it comes out, and 8 weeks old. So it is an egg, a caterpillar, and it grows and grows, and then it goes into its chrysalis and becomes a butterfly. And that's the life cycle of a butterfly. I'm going to read one more book about butterflies, and it's simply called Butterflies. The butterfly is an insect. There are 500,000 species of butterflies. That's a lot of butterflies. The butterfly has 6 legs, 4 wings, 2 antennae, and almost always a tongue. The tongue is like a straw, and it sucks up nectar. The eyes have many sides and can see movement and color. The butterfly uses its antennae to smell. The butterfly's legs are attached at the chest. The butterfly uses its front legs to taste sugar. The butterfly's wing has colorful scales. Look up close and see the scales. So you see this magnifying glass? It's showing you what it looks like up close. Some butterflies are awake during the day. Other butterflies are awake at night. And sometimes those are called moths instead of butterflies. Butterflies eat nectar from flowers. They fly from flower to flower to eat the nectar. This page is shiny, so. Pollen from a flower sticks to a butterfly's body, and then the pollen from one flower falls into another flower. So they help pollinate the flowers or make them grow. When a male and a female are ready to mate, they perch on a stem. Butterflies only mate with other butterflies of the same species. After carefully choosing a leaf, the female butterfly lays her eggs. You can see them. When it's time to hatch, the caterpillar larva breaks the egg with its jaws and it quickly eats the leaf around it and grows until it becomes an adult caterpillar. Then the caterpillar stops eating and becomes still. Metamorphosis is about to begin. That's a big, long word. Oh. Then the caterpillar stops eating and becomes still. Metamorphosis is about to begin. The caterpillar hardens into a chrysalis inside the caterpillar is changing into a butterfly. The butterfly splits open the chrysalis and climbs out. Can you find the butterfly that's hiding? Look carefully. The camouflaged butterfly flies away. They don't want predators eating them. To hide themselves from enemies, some butterflies camouflage themselves or change colors to match a leaf or some bark. Here's some different kinds of butterflies. A no-brand grass yellow, a Huiston's blue hair streak, a zebra swallowtail, and we have these around our area, a tiger of Dahlmann, and Queen Alexander's birdwing. Here are some butterflies. Which one do you like best? This one is called an Indian moon moth. Crimson patched longwing. So there's so many different kinds. Which one do you like the best? The western pygmy blue is the world's smallest butterfly right here, and I'll show you up close in a second. The Atlas moth is found in India, Sri Lanka, China, Malaysia, and Indonesia. It has the greatest wing area of any butterfly. And here are some record-setting butterflies. The tongue of the convolutus hawk moth is among the longest. Look how long that tongue is. Look how tiny and big the other two are. That one's got a really long tongue. Discover other metamorphoses. The larvae of some insects, such as the dragonfly, live in water. The larvae of some insects live above ground, while still others live underground. So the ladybug lives above ground, the cicada lives above ground, and this is called a death's head hawk moth. That's a big long name, but it kind of has a little marking on it. Oh, and then that must be underground. Sometimes when I'm digging in my dirt to plant my garden, I see these. And I think that's our very last page. So there's lots of things that go through the stage of metamorphosis. Ladybugs do, frogs do, and butterflies do, and many other insects. So maybe you could explore that with an adult and figure out what other types of things go through metamorphosis. All right, bye now.